Phobias can often resemble nightmares beyond belief. Get a hold of your fears and learn to assemble my wretched arachnid wreath. I found these great giant spiders at the Dollar Tree and I love them. They have this great scroll work that allows light to come through, which gave me an idea of how to use them. The first thing I'm gonna do is elevate them by slathering on some glue and using some big square glitter. This is literally a glitter that I've had since 1995, and I can't think of a better way to use it all up. Now once this dries, I'm gonna go ahead and seal it with a clear acrylic sealer. That'll help the glitter stay on. Spider's looking good. I decided to go out into the yard and use some of the dead branches that seem to be all over the place. Combine them with a grapevine wreath that I never used from another project. Now here is where things get exciting. I decided to use these puck lights by sticking them to these lids from drink cups from the gas station. I'm using those clear acrylic balls that come in 2 pieces at the hobby store, and I'm going to light them up. I'm going to use this fun foam that has a sticky back in order to make a little seal ring around the acrylic ball. I cut little strips, peel off the back, and go ahead and stick them around the edge. This will help make the seal between the plastic bulb and the black lid really tight so that the puck light will stay in place. We'll get back to these in just a little bit. Once I decided that these branches were going to go ahead and work, I used a little bit of black spray paint to add just a touch of black to make everything more cohesive. I'm attaching them with zip ties on the back. Just 4 zip ties. Snip these off and the base is ready to go. So how to make it spooky? I love the spiders, but I need some contrast. They're looking good. What should I do? Okay, I've got this Christmas pick that I got at the Hobby Lobby. Merry Creepin' Christmas. They have a little bit of sparkle to them, and they're gonna add some texture and some interest. Now, I don't know if you can tell what I'm thinking already, but to me, they look kind of like spider egg sacs. That's how I'm going to use it. Now, about making it a little bit more spooky and creepy. Spider webs, of course. And you can get this spider web stuff at just about any store during the Halloween season. That adds a really nice layer. And my spiders will sit in there really well. Now going back to my puck lights, I'm going to go ahead and stick them on with the adhesive that they come with. I've turned the light on to green and I'm using green spider web. Going to go ahead and close it up, and you can see that the light shows through pretty well, and just a tip, the green and the blue light show through on the green spider web pretty well. I'm using zip ties across the base of the spider to secure my puck light inside, and then I'm using zip ties again to secure them to the grapevine wreath. Now going back to my egg sacs, I couldn't leave them just the way they are, so I'm going to use more of the spider web material to kind of mimic what a spider's egg sac really looks like. So wrapping it around, covering the whole ball, but you can still see some of the sparkle coming through, which adds a little bit of interest. I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess, twist it around the bottom, and stick it in there. I think this is just perfect. Secure them with a little bit of hot glue. I'm really liking the way this looks, so I'm going to go ahead and do all of them. It's really pretty simple, and ends up being a great effect. And taping the end helps too, then clipping off the excess. Looks pretty wretched, I think. Leave a comment below and let me know if you think this wreath is wretched enough. And now we're ready for the reveal.